Hey gang, I want to show you guys my new and improved one-man execute that you can throw on B site. So one guy can throw all of the utility for B site ancient. So the rest of your teammates don't have to worry about utility. You don't have to worry about people not knowing util. You can just throw all the util, help them take the site really well with really good util. So what you want to do is to come over and line up with this wood part of the door here on the left side. Something that's helpful is to come to this corner, try to look straight at the wall. I like to use the big crosshair for lining stuff up, which is right here. Is you can put this into your config or just put it into console. My key is X, so it's bind X. You can use whatever key you want, and then it's toggle CL underscore crosshair size. 1.5 is my crosshair size, so whatever your crosshair size is, use that, and then the 1000 is what makes the crosshair big. And basically, when you hit that key, it toggles between the crosshair sizes you set and then the big crosshair. So whenever I hit X, it makes big crosshair. When I hit X again, it makes it small. So I line up with this wall right here just to make it more consistent. And then I just crouch walk, just hitting D and A to line up right here with the left side of this wood. All right, now I stand up. And then what you do is line up with this little bit right here to the right of the sign. That's your vertical part of the crosshair. You can do this with a small crosshair too. Somewhat consistently, but I do like the big one just because it makes it more consistent. So you're going to line up the vertical with that part that's the red sign, and then the horizontal part of your crosshair is going to line up with the top of this plant. And when we throw this, we're going to smoke slant, like so. So that's what it's going to look like. It's going to basically bounce and go a little bit to the right. So that's our slant smoke, and then we go back to the wood. And next we're going to smoke CT. And you're going to do that by looking at the highest plant at the tip, left click, just the tip. And that's going to smoke CT like that. All right, and then we're going to throw our two smokes, and then we're going to flash our teammates up ramp. This is going to be a nice pop flash for close ramp. A lot of times you guys are going to be smoked, right? One of the CTs is going to throw a smoke like that. And sometimes they're going to be playing up close like this or over here. If they're playing like this flash is not going to be that good. But if they're playing like this flash will be really good. Your teammates may want to HE this smoke or also throw a right-click flash. You might want to tell them if it gets smoked, right-click a flash, which you basically just aim up above the smoke, walk, right-click, turn your back, run through the smoke. It pops, ready to get through. So if a guy is right here, it'll blind him. And then if a guy's playing over here, the pop flash you're going to be throwing is going to get that guy. All right, so we go back to the wood, and this is how we throw the pop flash ramp. Basically, you got the point on this boost box, right? This is the boost box. You got the point on the right, in the middle, and on the left side, you basically just want to aim at the middle point, and then you're going to jumping middle click a flash. It's not going to blind you. It's going to be a nice pop flash for close ramp and some of the side angles. If you're lucky, this flash is going to blind a guy playing cubby. Here, I'll just show you how much blind he gets. But yeah, it's basically a really good flash. Because the next thing you're going to throw is a molly for the cave and a molly for the cubby. So if you're lucky, that guy's going to be kind of blind and kind of stuck. Maybe throwing the cubby one first could actually be better. Let me think about that. Nah, I think the pillar molly is still going to be better. Just because it's going to help your teammates out more. Because they're going to see the pillar before they see the cubby. So we're going to throw that flash. And then we are going to be throwing a pillar / cave molly. And you're going to throw that by, you'll notice there's this top left brick. And there's this crease in the middle. You're going to aim up from the crease right here in the gray area. There's like a top darker area. There's a gray area. And then there's the actual brick. You want to aim in the middle area, this gray area here. Because if you aim too low, it bounces back. The molly will bounce off the bricks. If you aim too high, sometimes the molly doesn't pop. So the lineup is in this little gray area above the crease between the bricks. You're going to left click throw. That's going to molly out all the important parts of the pillar and also the cave entrance. If they are in cave, they can still shoot you through this, so be aware of that. But we're going to be smoking that as well after we throw the molly, these two mollies, because we're also going to be mollying the cubby, which is very helpful because it's a very annoying angle to clear when you're trying to clear sight. And the way you do that, so you throw your pillar molly, and then you look down to your left. There's this little vertical line here in the brick. You're going to left click. That is going to molly out all the cubby. Let me just show you what both these mollies look like when they're both up at the same time. It's basically mollies a lot of the site. So you're going to molly the pillar, and then you're going to quickly molly the cubby. So all this area right here is getting mollied out. That's smoked and that's smoked. So it's very little space for them to play in sight. Very small sight when you have these mollies and smokes for the CTs to play around. So you're going to throw the 2 mollies. And then the last thing you're going to throw is a follow-up. You're going to throw a cave smoke. So let me make sure the pillar molly's up because you're going to be throwing pillar molly, cubby molly, and then quickly you're going to be throwing this smoke to follow it up. So the smoke is going to hit in the molly and pop like that. It does give the CTs some space to run through the smokes. So make sure your teammates are aware and be careful of that. What one of your teammates could even do is throw an HE like this, pop the smoke, just make sure he's not there, and then plant. So yeah, that's the util. I'm going to show you it in full speed, and then that's the video. So here we go.
Smoke! Throwing smoke! I'm throwing a flashbang. Throwing fire.
And then you're just watching the flank basically after you throw your util. So that's it, boys. That's the video. I hope this helps you in your future games, whether that's pugs or competitive. I think competitive, this is still good. And in pugs, I think this is super good because you can throw all the utility and your silly goose teammates. You don't have to worry about them. You're just going to be helping them out a lot, supporting them. And then just make sure you watch the flank and let your teammates know. So yeah, that's it, guys. I hope you liked the video. And as always, easy peasy.